Your views on how the markets fared today? I mean, a few conflicting figures. It closed at 3,193. It closed just over 4,000. Which is it exactly?
If you're saying it lost 24 points, then it closed slightly below 4,000.
All right, and what do you make of that?
From charts, we could say that the market from the beginning of the week, it probably will what we call a false rally. We saw the largest dip last week, and we saw also at the same rate bargain hunters come to pick shares, buy on the dips, and this actually created some kind of what I will call a false rally on the market. So actually, right now, the same bargain hunters are pulling out their gains. So we could see a bit of depressed market probably before the end of the week.
All right, we've seen a little bit of strengthening on the part of the shilling, still in the 85 shilling range, though 85 shillings 45 cents against the US dollar. So a better showing than the record lows we'd seen earlier on. It does strengthen the argument by the CBK that there's no need for them to intervene. The fundamentals are strong. Your view?
The fundamentals of the shillings are very, very strong, actually. We might have to see a bit of, the shilling might gain further, actually, as the week progresses. This is principally as a result of, more pullbacks. Banks have been squaring off their positions of the dollar and a bit try to pull out their gains, The shilling really rallied. 86 was one of the all-time highs, So it actually called for pullbacks on the shilling. So yeah, we might see a sustained pullbacks going forward. And actually the shilling might test the previous levels of probably 82,
Let's talk about some of the results that are coming through, because there's a slew of results out. Standard Group's full-year results show that pre-tax profits are up 20%. But yesterday we did see a bit of a pullback in the Standard Group shares by about 50 cents. Why is that?
Two things about Standard Group. One is it's one of the most illiquid shares in the market. So good news on terms of earnings side doesn't necessarily translate to a share price appreciation. So still the same issues that dodges the stock in the market, still the same liquidity issues. So we didn't see much of activity on the counter,
We've also seen
quite a liquid share, yeah.
We've also seen NBK coming out with full-year results, declining about 11.4%. And this is after they paid their first dividend in a matter of 10 years. How do you explain this?
If you narrow down to the NBK results, the bank actually declared total dividend payout in excess of 1 billion Kenyan shillings. And if you look at that 1 billion, if you break it down, in excess of 80% will go out to preference shareholders. So the ordinary shareholders might not necessarily be the winner in that result. So that's why the market really slapped the stock based on that. And actually, the preference shareholders, which basically is treasury, will go our way with around 850 million Kenya shillings and leaving only around 168 million shillings to the ordinary shareholders. So yeah, in as much as the first dividend declaration 12 years, still the preference shareholder is the winner in this year.